Hello and welcome to the tutspace.com video tutorials on YouTube and our own site. I'm Jonathan Martin and today I'm going to show you how to make a link shortener. Unfortunately, because it's running on my local host server and I don't really have a domain to spare that I can use it just for this, it's really a link maker bigger, if you know what I mean. But it shows the basic principles. So today we're going to be making this, and let's just type in a domain name. We're going to shorten it, and it's shortened to that. So we click it, and it should forward us to gap2.co.uk. Try it with other ones. Let's try google.com, and it sends us to it. Now we grab a complex link like that. Some boring news about politics, but it'll do for this, and copy and paste and then shorten. It sends us to that page. So I hope you enjoy it. Goodbye. Okay, let's get started. I've made the bare bones, which is basically the first page, index.php, with a title and a style section, a script section, and then I've just made the body with a h2 tag saying welcome to the tutspace.com link shortener, and I've got a h3 tag, just enter the link below and click submit. Then I've added a few form components, which is basically just a text field with the ID of link underscore text field, and then a button with the ID of button underscore go with the value of shorten. And I've also created a few more files, which is addlink.php. I just need to get rid of all the rubbish inside it. Goto.php, get rid of all the rubbish inside it. And mysquirrel.php, get rid of all the rubbish inside it. Now, at the moment it looks like this. It's very basic, no style sheet really there, and it's pretty boring, but maybe I'll do something later to liven it up. We need to go to jquery.com. Ooh, looks like I've got a new release out since I last came. Anyway, we need to download the production version of jQuery, and this is it. So we want to go to File, Save Page As, and we need to save it in HP or C drive, AppServe, www, tutorial, link shorten, and we'll just save it there. Just change the file name to just jQuery for simplicity. Save, and there we go. It should download it now. Yep. Go back into Dreamweaver, and we just need to get that imported. So script type equals text / JavaScript, and the source is in link shorten and then jQuery.js, and just close that tag off. Whoops. And save. So we now have jQuery imported. Now we aren't just going to do this simply as PHP. We could, but we're not going to. We're going to use Ajax. So we need to create a JavaScript function, and let's name it shorten underscore link. Parameters we don't need any, and that looks okay. And then when they have this link, we want to create a jQuery post like that, and inside it we want the link to be add link.php parameters, we'll add them later. Then we need a anonymous function with data inside its parameter. I'll explain that later. And we'll have text as what it returns. Just neaten this up a bit. Save. And the parameters, we want it to be link. Whoa, maybe not. That's not good. Short long link. We'll have it as long underscore link. And we want it to be, let's do this a slightly long way because it looks neater. Create a new variable and call it long underscore link. We'll have it equals to jQuery link underscore text field. Dot value or val, and we'll just pass long link through there. If I could do it right. That looks okay. So we need to connect to our MySquirrel, and I'm using my internal one. So it doesn't matter if I give out the password, to be honest, because you're not going to be able to get into it. Go to MySquirrel, and then we just want to create that. MySquirrel connect. Better put that in the variable. Con equals, I can't remember what the parameters for this are. Hostname string password. Hostname is localhost. Username is root, and password is also root for my local server. And then MySquirrel select database. We will have as, I need to create a new one. Create a new database and call it tutorial. A new table, and we'll call it, well, we won't call it anything yet. ID int default is 0, not null. And also auto increase. Looks like I've got an email. Ah, it's me following me. Whoa, it looks like I can't have a default. We want it to be link. And we'll have that as long text and not null. And we don't really need anything else, I don't think yet. Maybe we'll add a time for sake of it. That's it. And we'll also have clicked. And set that to int as well, 0. And we will call that shorten link. No, I don't want to. We're using the database tutorial, like that. What else do we need? So that's basically that document done. For neatness, we'll add con after this. That should now work. Just for testing, we will have some debugging on it. And let's test that out. It seems to be working fine. We'll soon find out though. Let's close that and let's include it into our main page. Now I'm going to use the include once function. There's not much point because I know I'm not going to have to include it again, but it's always good to do it. I've found now for myself it's good, so I always use it now. And there we go, it's included. Don't know how long this is going to be, but over 10 minutes, and we're probably going to have to do 2 parts.